Hello viewers, this is your SSK and today we have an interesting story from Chandamama and the name of the story is Sindbad the Sailor. When I saw the corpse, I seemed to gain new strength and I rushed down to the seahorse. There I saw, to my great enjoy, many sailors and also a ship at anchor. They had touched shore in order to provide themselves with fruit and drinking water. The moment they saw me, they flocked round me and flooded me with questions. I narrated to them the strange experiences which I had undergone on this isle. When I told them how the old one possessed me and tormented me, they exclaimed, "It is a marvel that you escaped from the old man of the sea. There is no knowing how many sailors got strangled between these ties. By the grace of Allah, you are the only man to escape." They took me to their ship and gave me decent clothes to wear. The captain also heard my story, congratulated me, and then set sail. After many days at sea, we arrived at the port of a city. The captain informed me that it was a large city where merchants of many countries came to trade. I was also informed that the city was known as City of Apes because of the numberless apes that lived in the trees around the city. I decided to go into the city and find some employment by which I could maintain myself. So I started out with a merchant who had become a good friend of mine and went into the city. This man gave me a bag and advised me to fill it with pebbles. "You will find crowd of people coming out of the gate with bags similar to this," he said. "Join those crowds and do exactly what they do, and you will be able to earn decently." I followed his instructions and filled my bag with pebbles. At the city gate, I saw a crowd of people coming out. All of them had bags with them. My friend introduced me to them and said, "This man is a very poor man from a far off country. Allah will bless you if you teach him how to earn livelihood even as you do." Soon we came to a deep valley where there grew trees which were so tall that no man could climb them. I learned that these trees were coconut trees. I saw both coconuts and apes at the top of the trees. We halted under these trees. I saw the others set their bag on the ground and hit the apes with the pebbles. I too did the same. At this, the apes grew angry and began to pelt us with coconuts. We gathered them and filled our bags with them. When the bags were full, he took them on our shoulders and went into the city. Here my friend bought all the coconuts I brought and gave me their price. Thereafter, day, I went to the valley, got coconuts, and sold them until I had put away enough to pay for my passage to the Sea of Pearls. On my voyage, I took a large quantity of coconuts. These I exchanged among the islands for pepper and cinnamon. These commodities brought me so much profit on the rest of my voyage that by time I reached the Sea of Pearls, I was in a position to engage pearl divers for myself. Here luck favored me and I found good pearls in my oysters. These pearls brought me an immense fortune and I began to think of going home. I at once began preparations for my voyage home. I brought a large quantity of alloy wood in which those isles abound. I sold them at a profit on the way and finally reached Barsha and then Baghdad. My friends and relations were immensely happy to see me back safe. As I had returned richer than ever before, I gave away gifts and presents to those who deserved them and settled down to a life of peace and happiness.